Why is life so hard sometimes? And why do some people seem to grow stronger while others feel stuck? In The Road Less Traveled, Scott Peck reveals the secret. Life's challenges are unavoidable, but how we face them makes all the difference. This isn't your typical self-help book. It's a guide to discipline, love, and spiritual growth that can truly transform your life. Today, we're diving into a personal development classic that stands out from the rest. The Road Less Traveled isn't about shortcuts or quick fixes. It's about embracing life's challenges and finding deeper meaning through discipline, love, and spiritual growth. Let's explore how this timeless wisdom can shape your journey. At Poetics of Success, we explore different insights from timeless books, not by simply reciting their themes, but by offering an original evaluation that helps you employ their central messages into your own journey toward change, success, and focus. Somewhere called YouTube, two channels diverged in front of you and you took the one less traveled by, and that has directed you towards Poetics of Success. Here are three core messages from The Road Less Traveled by Scott Peck. 1. Embrace discipline as the foundation of growth. 2. Redefine love as a commitment to growth. 3. Spiritual growth is key to fulfillment. Peck highlights that life is full of challenges, and the way we respond to them shapes our personal growth. He outlines 4 important tools to help us handle life's difficulties. Delayed gratification, which means waiting for rewards rather than seeking immediate pleasure. Accepting responsibility for our actions and choices. Dedication to truth, which involves being honest with ourselves and others. And balance, the ability to manage different aspects of life without overdoing any one thing. The book offers a new way of thinking about love, describing it as more than just a feeling. Instead, love is a deliberate effort to support both another person's and our own personal and spiritual growth. Peck explains that real love requires hard work, selflessness, and the courage to help others become their best selves. This view moves away from the idea of love as just romance and focuses on love as a responsibility that brings transformation. Peck also believes that true happiness and fulfillment come from spiritual growth. This means exploring the deeper meaning of life, facing tough questions about existence, and finding ways to connect with something greater than ourselves. Why book matters? The full title of the book is The Road Less Traveled, A New Psychology of Love, Traditional Values, and Spiritual Growth. It is written by Scott Peck, a psychiatrist and author. This book is considered a classic in personal development because it offers deep insights into how we can face life's challenges, grow emotionally and spiritually, and build meaningful relationships. It has helped millions of readers understand themselves better and live more fulfilling lives. This book matters today because it teaches timeless lessons about how to face challenges, build discipline, and grow as a person. In a fast-paced world where people often look for quick fixes, The Road Less Traveled reminds us that true success and happiness come from hard work, self-awareness, and spiritual growth. For a channel like Poetics of Success, which focuses on achieving success through meaningful growth, this book perfectly aligns with the idea that personal and emotional development are key to living a successful life. The author Morgan Scott Peck is an American psychiatrist and best-selling author. The book we are discussing today, The Road Less Traveled, published in 1978. Peck was born in 1936 in New York. At age 13, he attended Phillips Exeter Academy, a well-known boarding school in New Hampshire. However, he found the experience miserable and left after 3 years. His parents arranged psychiatric help, and he was diagnosed with depression. He chose not to return to Exeter and instead transferred to Friends Seminary, a private school, where he graduated in 1954. Peck went on to earn a bachelor's degree from Harvard in 1958 and a medical degree from Case Western Reserve University in 1963. The Road Less Traveled became his most famous book, exploring the qualities needed for personal fulfillment. Drawing on his experiences as a psychiatrist and an individual, Peck shared insights into discipline, love, and spiritual growth. Initially, the manuscript was rejected by Random House for being too religious, but Simon & Schuster published it with a modest print run of 5,000 copies. The book gained popularity only after Peck promoted it through lectures and sought reviews in major publications. It became a bestseller in 1984. Scott Peck introduces 4 tools of discipline in The Road Less Traveled that help us face life's challenges and grow as individuals. Let's explain each one with examples from the book and relatable modern scenarios. Delayed gratification, acceptance of responsibility, dedication to truth, and balance. Delayed gratification means choosing to do the hard or less enjoyable task first to reap greater rewards later. It's about prioritizing long-term benefits over short-term pleasures. Peck talks about putting effort into solving problems early instead of avoiding them, which only makes them worse later. Imagine you're a college student with a big exam next week. Instead of watching Netflix now and cramming the night before, you create a study plan and follow it. This way, you're prepared for the exam and can relax guilt-free afterward. Delaying Netflix gives you peace of mind and better results. Acceptance of responsibility is about owning your choices and actions instead of blaming others or external circumstances. Peck discusses how people often look for someone to blame instead of taking responsibility, which prevents personal growth. For example, you've missed a deadline at work. Instead of saying, "It's not my fault, my boss didn't remind me," you admit, "I forgot to set a reminder, and I'll do better next time." By taking responsibility, you learn from the mistake and improve your time management skills. Dedication to truth means being honest with yourself and others, even when it's uncomfortable. It involves seeking the truth and confronting reality rather than avoiding it. Peck highlights how people often avoid difficult truths to escape pain, but this avoidance only makes things worse over time. You're in a relationship, but you feel unhappy because of unresolved issues. Instead of pretending everything is fine, you have an open and honest conversation with your partner. It might be tough in the moment, but it allows both of you to grow and improve the relationship, or move on if necessary. Balance requires keeping different parts of your life in harmony and knowing when to make adjustments. Balance involves avoiding extremes and setting limits. Peck uses the metaphor of juggling, where balance is about knowing when to let go and shift focus to prevent everything from falling apart. You're juggling a demanding job, family responsibilities, and personal hobbies. Instead of trying to do everything perfectly, you set boundaries, like leaving work at a reasonable hour to spend time with family. These 4 tools are practical strategies for handling life's challenges. By applying them, you can build stronger habits, relationships, and emotional resilience in today's world. Peck's definition of love. Scott Peck redefines love in The Road Less Traveled as more than just a feeling or romantic attraction. He explains that true love is an active commitment to helping another person and yourself grow spiritually and emotionally. Love requires effort, selflessness, and sometimes even sacrifice. Peck shares that love often means putting in hard work and stepping out of your comfort zone. For instance, he describes a couple in therapy where one partner avoids difficult conversations to maintain peace, while the other feels neglected. Peck explains that avoiding conflict is not love, it's self-protection. He also discusses parenting as an example of love in action. A parent who loves their child won't always do what's easiest or makes the child happiest in the moment. Instead, they'll set boundaries and teach lessons that help the child develop discipline, responsibility, and resilience, tools essential for their growth. Imagine a young couple where one partner dreams of starting a small business, but they lack confidence. The other partner, who loves them deeply, encourages them to pursue their dream despite the risks. They offer support by helping to plan, brainstorm ideas, and even make sacrifices, like cutting back on personal expenses to contribute financially. This is love in Peck's sense. It's not just about offering comfort or saying, "I believe in you." It's about actively stepping in to help someone grow, even when it requires effort, time, or resources. Peck's definition of love challenges the idea that it's merely about feelings or romantic gestures. Instead, he emphasizes that love involves action, effort, and a focus on spiritual growth for both yourself and others. Whether in relationships, friendships, or parenting, true love pushes us to be better and to help others become their best selves. Spirituality and personal development. In The Road Less Traveled, Scott Peck argues that spirituality is a key part of personal development. He believes that true growth isn't just about fixing problems or reaching goals. It's also about understanding life's deeper meaning, connecting with something greater than yourself, and finding inner peace. Many contemporary self-help books also focus on growth and fulfillment, but they often emphasize practical steps like setting goals, building habits, or achieving success. While these strategies are helpful, Peck's perspective adds a deeper layer by asking, why are we doing these things? What's the bigger purpose of our efforts? For example, books like Atomic Habits by James Clear or The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey focus on improving daily behaviors and achieving success. Peck's approach resonates with these ideas but goes further, encouraging readers to see personal development as a journey towards spiritual growth and understanding. On the other hand, Peck's perspective challenges self-help trends that focus heavily on quick fixes or external achievements, like earning more money, getting promotions, or becoming more productive. He suggests that without spiritual growth, these successes may feel empty. Peck's integration of spirituality into personal development offers a powerful message. True growth isn't just about outward success, it's also about inner transformation. His perspective encourages us to combine practical self-improvement with a focus on life's deeper meaning. In this video, we explored the powerful lessons from The Road Less Traveled by Scott Peck and how they connect to ideas about self-development. We talked about using the 4 tools of discipline, delayed gratification, accepting responsibility, dedication to truth, and balance to handle challenges and grow as a person. Second, we discussed Peck's unique definition of love as an active effort to help yourself and others grow emotionally and spiritually. Lastly, we talked about the importance of spirituality and personal development, not just as religious practice, but as a way to find deeper meaning and purpose in life. What makes this book different is its depth and honesty. Unlike many modern self-help books that focus on quick tips and external success, The Road Less Traveled digs into the hard truths about life, love, and discipline. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my other videos about self-development, like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Atomic Habits, and Tiny Habits. These books also focus on building discipline, strong habits, and finding success in meaningful ways. As always, at Poetics of Success, we wish you success, discipline, and the ability to build strong habits that lead to your best life. Remember, the road less traveled isn't always easy, but it's worth it. See you in the next video.